Today I'm leaving Casablanca and going to Marrakech, so I tram to Casa Voyageurs, so I'm going to buy my ticket. Okay, so go English, buy a ticket, travel ticket, one trip, cash, and then I put the money in. And then I got my ticket out. Tap this. Where's the door? I can't find the door here. Okay, so you had to tap again to get out, and now I'm at Casa Voyageurs, so got an hour to kill before the train. Here's just a brief of the tram network. So I'm here at Casa Voyageurs. I came from, I guess, this intersection here. There's Casa Port. There's no direct tram to get to Casa Port. Some of the other areas. So the trams don't go to all the places. You have multilingual display boards. It switches between the English and the Arabic on the TV screens. This is the ticketing hall, but I bought mine online. You can see the huge lines here. So when I check the train prices, it's actually $30, which is cheaper than what I paid online, but it looks like my train is not available. The next one is at 5 o'clock. So it is better to at least guarantee the slot you want if you buy it online. So I found this first class lounge, but she's saying it's only for the high-speed trains, and I'm not on the high-speed trains, so apparently I can't use the first class lounge. Just noisy with the announcement, so I'm just waiting off on the platform for the train to arrive now. There's the departure board, so they took until maybe 15 minutes before the arrival to put the platform number up, so there was some confusion as to which platform to go to. That's the airport train pulling in, and my train is pulling in just in the distance there. So the claim is this one, is to wait for the passengers to get off first. So this is first class. I asked for a window seat, they didn't give me a window seat, and there doesn't seem to be any AC either. So the train was full, so it was difficult to speak and film while we were on the train. The AC did kick in. I don't know what the difference with first class and economy was. I didn't really get a chance to check. But we're in Marrakech.
That's for the guards.
Palace where we were, the most beautiful one, which is Bahia Palace, with the ceilings of wood, stucco, mosaic, marble. Same elements here, but this is older than the palace.
It's not easy to film. We could do a quick tour of my Fes hotel while the rooms are all empty. Let's go into this one here. So my room is the 3 windows there.
تحيا فلسطين جينا نقولوا كاملين المطبع أكبر خائن
Just the final day in Fes here, so you can see the tombs down there. These are the city walls. The big green pyramid is the Moulay Ismail Mausoleum. There's the city walls, and then this is the fort just above the city with these panoramic views. Okay, so I'm ending my 5 nights in Fes, and I'm going to be taking the train now to Meknes. It's about a 30-minute train ride, and I'm booked in first class with a window again, so we'll see if the booking is accurate or not once I get there. It's just a bit of a trek getting to the train station, but I can do it on foot. Okay, made it to the station. It took about an hour to get here, so you might want to take a taxi if it's very hot or you've got big luggage, but I'm here now. Okay, so I'm on the 11:15 train to Tangiers, which will stop in Meknes. Right, there's the ticket machines. So you can go to the airport, you just have to connect through Casa Voyageurs in Casablanca. And there's the ticket office as well. So there is Meknes and Meknes El-Amir. So I'm going to Meknes El-Amir. Okay, so they're letting us board now 30 minutes ahead of time. It's only a 30-minute journey, and again, there's 2 stations, Meknes and Meknes El-Amir, and I'm going to Meknes El-Amir. So let's see what my first class carriage is like. And remember, I asked for a window, so did I get a window this time or not? Yeah, second class on the right, first class on the left, so let's see what the difference is. So in first class you have these 6-person carriages, whereas in second class it was just regular seating. So let me find where I am and did I get a window. Okay, so I am seat 96, so this time I did get my window. Here you can see number 96. So I have my window, I'm happy. So right now I have the cabin to myself, so again it has AC. You see the difference in the seats, so these are the cabins versus the second class, which is just the regular row seating. Yeah, so I just have 30 minutes to wait because it's early for the train, and it's only a 30-minute ride to Meknes. And again, there's 2 stations, Meknes and Meknes El-Amir, so I'm going to Meknes El-Amir. Okay, we're at Meknes El-Amir. It's a lot smaller than Fes station. Okay, I made it to my Meknes guest house. It was another long walk from the station. I need to shower, it's just hot. You can see how far this walk is to get to, I believe, the palace gate, and then that's how much is left. Okay, you can just see the Rabat-Meknes gate there, and behind here this little bus station and taxi area. So they told me it's 15 dirham, which is about €1.50 to get to the train station, because I cannot walk anymore. I'm just done. So I'm going to try and get my taxi for 15 dirham. Okay, so he had me on a meter and it was actually 13 dirham, which was about €1.30, so it's actually quite good. The only problem with these cabs is yesterday I couldn't get a cab, you know, so it's trying to find these because there's always people in them. But anyway, I'm here at the station. There's a much smaller station, and I'm on the Marrakech train at 11:16, which will stop at Rabat-Meknes. So we just have half an hour to kill before my train arrives. So my ticket price is 95 dirham, which is about €10. But when you book them online, they're charging a booking fee. So it is actually better to buy them in person, but get them a day or two ahead of time, because you've seen the lineups at the stations. My first class train is the first one, so it's at the end. So I arrived at Rabat-Meknes. It's difficult to film in there because the train was very crowded. You just see economy, like how crowded they are. As you can see, it's a much bigger station again with the ticket machines and the lineups. So we made it, and we just have all these taxi touts coming after me, so just ignore them. So we're just leaving Rabat now. I'm going to head back to Rabatville station and we're going to take the train to the airport. So I have to change trains at Casa Voyageurs in Casablanca to get the airport train. So it's going to be 2 trains I'm taking. So I am on the 1036 Marrakech, which is train number 112. And as you can see there, it's delayed by about 13 minutes, so I don't know if I will make the airport connection. I'll have to wait another hour then.
Attention au départ, s'il vous plaît.
So I came on that train and I have to go to that train.
And it's kind of like a government town.
Back to where we started at the airport, so just have to check in and save my money now. It's just noisy on that side because all the passengers are trying to get in while we're all trying to get off. But this train will go to Casa Voyageurs in Casablanca, and from Casa Voyageurs you can connect anywhere in Morocco to Tangiers, Marrakech-Fes. So through Casa Voyageurs. So there's the train tracks. These are the people lining up to buy their tickets, and then the airport is just there up the escalators. There, so you just go up the escalator, and then there's the money exchange, and then I have to find where to print my boarding card. Okay, so that's the train station, and then you just come up the escalators here, and then I have to exchange my money and print my boarding card, and then again there's the departures up there.
Air Maroc members, the One Airlines would like also to welcome our Safar Fly members and One frequent international flights on board. We should reach International Pearson Toronto Airport, our next stop is in a flight of 7 hours and 50 minutes before takeoff and landing. Make sure that you take the seatbelt and the leg rest are in the upright position.
Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, please take a moment to locate the emergency.
Pleasant flight on board, Royal Air Maroc.